jump!
Hello? Alright. How was the chow mein? I apologize, I might be a little nervous. Alright.
No, I actually don't.
Okay, as best man, I have something to say. I want to make something clear before I start my best man speech. There's been a lot of people talking and spreading rumors about John. And I just want to make something very clear, okay? That's not a wig on John's head. It's not a hat. I've actually seen John basically grow that for years of humiliation. That's his hair. Yeah, it looks like synthetic rat. But trust me, it's his real hair. Alright, let's begin. Okay, I asked John 3 things what people should know about him. And here's 3 random facts John gave basically me to tell you guys. Fact number 1, John Vang is handsome.
Sexy.
I've noticed.
Yeah, he looks like Jackie Chan. Jackie Chan in his prime. Alright. Number 2, John Vang is not a cheapskate. And fact number 3, this is what John Vang said himself. I didn't say this. John Vang is not afraid of Saramae. Okay, many of you here today, you guys know what kind of person John is, but if you guys don't, let me tell you a story about basically the kind of person John is. And this story is basically, I'm going to ad-lib the story, so I might be like stuttering, and, I don't know, I'm kind of drunk too. I don't give a damn. Okay, so basically a couple years ago, yeah, I was in the market for a car. And I asked John if he could come help me basically look for a car, because John's a mechanic, right? He's very good at cars. So basically John's like, I'm down, man. That right there, John's very helpful. Very helpful guy. So John came with me. We're basically driving around from dealership to dealership looking for cars. And it was hot that day. It was a summer day. My car had no AC. Right, we're sweating like pigs. So we're basically driving from dealership to dealership. We just checked out cars, and John's a mechanic, so basically he's basically telling me, oh, this car's no good, this car's good. Anyways, basically near the end of the trip, John turned to me and he said, hey man, are you thirsty? I said, yeah man, I'm very thirsty. It's hot as hell. And you know, John's a thoughtful guy, so John thought about my well-being. He's like, let's get something to drink. I'll calm down, dog. So basically we went to a gas station. And John's like, what do you want to drink? It was hot. It's like, give me Gatorade, man. And I was like, I was going to give John some money, right? John's like, yo, I got this. So right there, John, very generous. Super generous. So John went inside the Chevron gas station. I was chilling in the car. I was checking on Instagram. Whatever. So John came back out. Actually, yeah, he came back out, and basically he came back with 1 Gatorade. 1 Gatorade, and I told John, yo man, where's yours? And he said, that's okay, I'll just have a sip of yours. Oh, that wasn't part of the deal. Dude, it was 2 for $4. He bought 1 for $2.50. He wanted to sip of mine. Cheapest for sorry, the cheapest guy I ever met in my life. Sometimes I think John is a magician because sometimes when we go eat and the bill comes, John disappears. Oh, and also John has another trick where basically when we're eating and we pay the bill, his wallet never leaves his pocket. That's a good trick. I gotta learn that trick. That's a good trick. Anyways, John, as well as a lot of the Hmong guys in this room, we all grew up in the same neighborhood. You know, we grew up as little kids, and basically we all know each other since we're like little babies. And back then, we didn't actually know him as John. We called him by his real name. His real name is Yiling. Exactly. Yiling. And we called him Yiling for years. And one day, he was like 12 years old. He came up to us and he was like, yo man, I don't want to be called Yiling anymore. And we said, what do we call you? What do we call you if not Yiling? And he said, my new name is John. John? Alright man, that's your new name. And we call him that to this day. Anyways, as much as John wants to escape the name Yiling, oh man, Yiling is basically more than a name. It's a persona. It's an alter ego, if you will. Kind of like Clark Kent and Superman. There's Yiling, and there's Johnny Vang. Johnny Vang. Alright, and let's compare the two. Okay, Yiling, if you guys don't know, Yiling is old. Yiling kisses dogs on the mouth. Yiling wears Ninja Turtle t-shirts. Yiling wears glasses. Yiling is not well groomed. His hair is always a mess. Like he just wakes up and he goes. He doesn't give a damn. Yiling is unemployed. Yiling is basically a dork. But yo, there's Johnny Vang. Johnny Vang is totally different. Johnny Vang, he's young. He's full of hope. Johnny Vang has a job. Johnny Vang is a good dresser. Johnny Vang wears Versace jeans. Oh, wait. Fake Versace jeans. Still Versace, I guess. Johnny Vang does not wear glasses. Bro! And he always has a fresh haircut. And Johnny, he's kind of a bad boy. Johnny Vang is a gangster. Yeah, a fake gangster. Still a gangster. Oh yeah, also, Yiling, he still gets hit by his mom. But, Johnny Vang, he still gets hit by his mom. Thank you, Paul. I was lucky to be present 9 years ago when John first met Sarah. It was for John's brother Christopher's birthday, and we all met at a sushi restaurant. There was basically 10 of us, and we're basically waiting for Chris to make his grand entrance. And man, Chris made a grand entrance and walked in with like 5 chicks. Cute ass girls, man. All the dudes were checking them out, man. Like, damn, man, look at these girls. And one of those girls was Saramae. I was checking. I was even checking. Hey, sir, I was there too. Now, so basically, since it was Chris's birthday, all the guys, we basically came together and was like, you know what, man? Chris's birthday, he got like 5 girls. Let's let him have fun, man. Just let him chill out with the girls. We just chill out. Everyone was on the same page, because we're all brothers, right? Everyone was on the same page. Everyone except for Johnny. that guy was basically hovering around the girls like a damn vulture. Like a damn vulture. And lucky for all of us here, Johnny Vang showed up that day. Because if Yiling showed up with a Ninja Turtle shirt and flip-flops, dude, I'd be staying at home today, man. Oh, and Johnny was looking good that day too. Oh, John was looking damn good. He had a fresh haircut. He was wearing like a white French Connection jacket. He had on like these fake Versace glasses. And of course, he had the fake Versace jeans. And oh yeah, and John Vang, everywhere John Vang went, he carried a purse. John Vang carried a purse with him. What was in that purse, you ask? I don't know. Probably some gum? Maybe some more fake Versace glasses? Just in case the ones on his face broke? Oh yeah, and some of you asking, how do I remember what John was wearing that day? That's because John Vang wore that every day! This guy knows. It's basically like his uniform. Johnny Vang uniform. Anyways, yeah, John was back to the story. John Vang was trying to basically show off these ladies, right? And he was like ordering everything off the menu. And he was like, he told the waitress come over, ordering everything off the menu. And I never understood that because it was a buffet. It was a sushi buffet. He tried to show off and like, let me get this, let me get this. And if you don't pay for what you eat, you gotta pay extra. I don't even think John had a job at the time. I wasn't gonna help the guy. I was already full. Anyways, that's how John and Saramae met. And after that night, John and Sarah made a connection. And 9 years after that day, basically, we're here today. And throughout those years, we treated Sarah just like our sister. And she treats us like our family because she yells at us just like she yells at John. And just like John, I'm terrified of Sarah. Okay. Thanks, Paul. Okay, in every relationship, there's good times and bad times. You know, Sarah stuck by John's side for the most trying times in a man's life. When John seemed like he was down and out, Sarah was always there to love and support him. You know, in 2011, we all had tragic news that Christopher had passed away. Chris is John's younger brother. And basically, they were like best friends. And that was hard on everybody. When Chris passed away, I felt like John's heart went with Christopher. And for years, following Christopher's death, John smiled, it disappeared, and it felt like he was in a dark place. And I couldn't reach John. And it broke my heart to see him and his family hurting. But thank God for his family. They're basically some of the strongest people I've ever known. And his parents, his brother Mike, his sisters Nancy and Emily, they all loved and supported each other when they needed it the most, as families do. And of course, Sarah was there every step of the way. She stayed by his side when it was probably easy to walk away. She loved and supported John throughout the hardest times of his life. And I truly believe that Sarah brought John's heart back. Sarah is a high-quality human being, and we're so happy that she's in John's life as well as ours. You know, today, I've made fun of John, but the truth is, John is one of the best people I've ever met in my life. Anytime you call John, he's willing to help. He's the best mechanic in the world because he accepts payment in McDollars. I'm glad you like that one. When you're feeling down, John will pick you up. I would like to thank John and Sarah Mae's parents for doing such a great job raising two incredible people. And I'm so happy for John and Sarah. There's only good times ahead, and thank you for having me here at this wedding. And I'd like to make a toast. Not toast, but let's cheers to John and Sarah. Thank you so much. Cheers.
Cheers!
Thank you.